bathroom.
Hello and welcome back. My name's Jay Riviera and we are back with more Darkest Dungeon. We are about to head into the Courtyard, which is the new area in the DLC. I've heard a few things about this and that there is a decent fight in here and the fact that it is scripted. So yeah, we are going in with the Flagellant and we have his Punish, Reign of Sorrows, Exsanguinate, and his Redeem. So we've got his two major heals that work when he's below 50% health. I was thinking about taking Suffer instead of Reign of Sorrows, but I decided on Reign of Sorrows instead. We have a Grave Robber here. And basically it's for the flashing daggers. The minus 20 bleed resist is part of this actual build. The fact that the Flagellant causes major bleed, like 4 bleed per round, or if he uses his Sanguinate, it's 5 damage. It's 5 damage per round. So yeah, the bleed resist is going to be major in this. And then she's got a lunge, so she can push forward and then shadow fade back, giving herself an extra 20 dodge. Because the only person who really want to be taking damage is the Flagellant. And then she's got a poison dart when she's in the back there. We have, once again, a Bleed Jester. We have Harvest, Slice Off, Battle Ballad, and Inspiring Tune, just in case stress gets a little high. And then the Antiquian with Nervous Stab, Festering Vapors, a minor heal, which isn't going to be our focus, and then a Protect Me, which is what is going to make this team work out properly. I was thinking about going Houndmaster in slot 2 instead with Hound's Rush. Yeah, that's the one. It's not a very great bleed, but we can't mark targets, so let's go. Oh, is that going to be a problem though? You know, they've still got the same skills. So he's 0, the Vastal's 0, she's 1. I think we could do it with this group anyway. We're going to take 12 food just in case we need to heal up. So we'll take a full stack. I believe torches don't work, but they do allow you to buff. So what I am going to do is I'm going to bring 2. Couple of keys. Do we need keys? We'll take 1 key. We'll take 3 torches. We don't need the blood. Yeah, we're going to go in with just this and see how it goes. It might go terribly.
The courtyard and gardens surrounding the manor were once a point of pride for the diligent custodians I employed. Great banquets and lavish social affairs were hosted here under the stars. Despite the expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those in our position, we mocked the stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues, our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows, our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud.
Dun dun dun. Yes, so let's get this going.
Soaked and sinking, these stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the site of long-forgotten revelry and well-remembered regret.
I'm actually going to pop the master volume up a little bit here. Because I want to hear the audio from this new area. And that is actually pretty cool. You know, you can hear the mosquitoes in the background. Let's go. Do I really want to touch anything in here right now? Go for it. Right, there was nothing in there, that's fine. Right, so these guys can give you the Crimson Curse. The front guy with the Thirst, and I believe this guy with Gather the Blood. Right, I'm going to try to stun. His stun resists massive. I'm going to try to stun this guy. He resisted.
Inspiration and improvement.
Let's buff up the... Mind you, the bleed resist is very low on these guys. So let's start seeing if we can get a bleed on them. Right, so we've got 3 damage per round. So that brings them down to 7. 2 to 5. And then 4 bleed. So really we need to do 3 damage. Excellent.
Slowly, gently. This is
perfect.
How life is taken.
And he can actually do nothing from here. So let's just pull him back. The Thirst. Is this going to be with first curse? No. It's excellent. Right, so we've got a 4 damage bleed. We need 2 damage. And then he kind of do nothing from there, so that's actually a problem. There we go, that's the damage we needed though. Maybe I can switch some of his skills around.
Another one falls. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
We can't really put the Jester into the 4th spot because he's got stuff that we need. We'll just eat that food up there. We'll default the party again. But I kind of want to have a look into... Forward 3, that's no good. And we haven't got his Dirk Stab unlocked, which is what I really want. I would have probably dropped Battle Ballad and put on his Dirk Stab. But it's going to be alright when we're not against just a frontliner. Maddening Wine, we can get down with that. Flash and Daggers, bleed resist. We'll go Protect Me here.
A task to perform beyond one's limits.
What's the bleed on this? 2 points per... Which is actually 4... Yeah, we'll go for that. And then we'll go for a harvest, hopefully killing the guy in third position. No, not yet. Nice dodge. Pre-digestion. Nice dodge again. Which isn't the greatest, actually, because we want the flagellant taking damage so that he can heal. But he doesn't need to heal anybody at the minute. But he's exsanguinate. Right, this should deal with the guy in third. And it caused a decent amount of damage to second position. We'll do a little stress heal here.
The blood quickens.
Right, 2, 4. So them two are both dead. If we could start working on this damn mosquito. 6 damage per round.
Death, unforeseen, unforgiving. But death by inches.
6 damage. We need 3 damage. So the stab should deal with him here. Yep, that's him dead now. His stun resists really high. She's going to be better in the third position. But the Jester can't do much in the second position, really. Maybe the setup of this team wasn't brilliant. We could stress heal or give ourselves higher speed. What is your speed? 6. What is your speed? 1. So yeah, stress heal. Flagellant should go first. And then we should deal with them. Right, so we avoided the Crimson Curse there, at least. And then we need to use these torches on the hives, I'm guessing, yeah? Cool. So let's head on. We could do with a heal, but for us to do a heal, we need the flagellant to drop below 50%, really. I believe these take the blood, so I'm not going to touch them because I didn't bring any blood with us. This just says Curio. Is it a torch for this? It is, yes. Right, cool. Stress relief, we can get down with that. Could have used it on the Jester though, but keep that in mind for next time we're in the Courtyard. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's see if we can deal with these quickly. Maddening Wine. Go protect me. Get a bleed on this guy. Here we go. Still no curse. Nice. 7, so we need... You're going to drop down to 4, right? So, yeah, we just need to hit you, basically. There we go, that's him dealt with. Stun out this guy. Six damage, nice roll. Resisted the bleed like.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Watch your blight resist. Your blight resist quite high, so if we just lunge you, should kill you.
Is broken.
Excellent.
Maintain the offensive.
Right, so let's restore the party. And then we're actually going to use 1, 2, 3, 4 food on the grave robber here. Just keep her up to a decent standard. Right, we have a shovel. I think I may have only just brought one, which could be a problem if we come up against another. Right, yeah, let's head on. Nice to get them surprised, actually. Start with a nice bleed. And then some flash and daggers for some bleed resist. We will actually do the protect me. 2 damage per round, 2 damage per round. We could probably get rid of one of these here. Yep. Predigestion. Not the worst.
Weakened.
Predigestion again.
Confusion. Nerves.
We can deal with a bit of blight. You're 2. Right, so if we can get 2 damage, you're dead. Right, nice.
Destroy them all.
Right, that's pointless. So may as well just deal with the corpse. Do a bit of a stress heal here. And I'm seeing the downfall of this party right here now. Oh, this could be the curse. No. Nice crit.
Give them no quarter.
Keep stress low, which is always a good thing. Oh, that's fine. Just a bleed. That's not a problem. Hunger tile. Gonna live with that. Quest location. Right. So we need to go up. And then there seems to be nothing in this way, so it looks like up to this room, back down, and then along this way. 25 stress, 22 stress. Nice. Keep that stress low. Do you know what? I'm not even going to touch that. By the looks of things, it looks like these bottles on the ground mark fights. Because every time I've came up to a bottle, I've been given a fight. He resisted the bleed. Nice crit. Nervous stab would do 2 to 4. It's not going to be enough. Go protect me, because if anybody gets a curse, I do want it to be the flagellant. Ah, there we go. First Crimson Curse, but that's fine. Grave Robber can deal with that. We haven't brought any blood with her, but at the minute she's in a passive state. Right now he is dead. We'll pop a stress heal down. It's pointless, but it's better than skipping with turn and gaining stress.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
insidious killer. Come on. Blah, blah. Right, we've actually got a decent amount of loot from this so far. We'll carry on, see what this curio is. Head back. We are managing stress pretty well. Herbs. We'll try herbs. No. Right, it's not going to be keys. And it's not going to be torches. And I kind of want to keep the torch for a buff. Because I know there is a nasty fight coming up. A fight that has killed quite a few people. When you're not ready for it. But I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's this room battle. No, it's not. Right, so it must be the next battle then. They are after this grave robber no end. Like, we need a heal. And the flagellant is just not getting hit. Which is a massive problem. Like, if we do guard me, or protect me, or whatever it is, we're probably just better off going for the kill. There we go. And yeah, I put my mouse cursor on. I put my mouse cursor on because I was explaining about some stuff and you just couldn't see where I was pointing. And it was a bit pointless, really. Alright, yeah, he's got him protected, hasn't he? Oh shit, forgot about that as well. Right, we'll pop the guard back on. Nervous stab. Dodged it. That's fine. His blight resists high, but... we should have definitely brought Houndmaster instead of the Grave Robber. Because the Jester's useless at point in position 2, really. Right, he's dead now.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Get rid of that bandage. And let's move on. We can use the blood on this. And we get nothing. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting us use our only blood. Nope. We could have used the blood on her. That is terrible. Right, don't touch crazy women. That is a very good motto for life. Don't touch crazy women. Bitches be crazy. Right, so I'm guessing that it's this battle. So this is where we are going to pop our torch. Only 3 accuracy? Okay, right, we can deal with that anyway. Yep, here he is.
Mutation, unnatural and abhorrent.
Right, let's start with a battle ballad.
Diminished.
Here we'll go protect me. Right, and now he's in a position where we can actually start doing some damage. Low eyes bleed resist. Or don't. It would be nice to use exsanguinate, but I think we are going to have to use redeem. On the Grave Robber.
The will to fight falters.
Flashing daggers. That's fine. Nervous stab. Start doing a little bit of damage. Right, now this is the point where we start getting some bleed on him. Because he takes 2 shots, the damage over time is going to be... it's going to be decent. Right, that's him down. Which is good, because then we can use the exsanguinate. Oh, he has to be in the front 2 spots. That's fine. We'll just heal up. Or do we go try to get a bleed on him and then wait till next round and use the accentuate? Yes, let's give that a shot. He resisted the bleed, not great. Right, there we go, that's his bleed resist down. Get protect me going. Right. Okay, so he's healed up there, which isn't great. And he's dodged him. Fuck. Holy shit.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Stress heal here. And then we'll get her off death's door. Watch your blight resist, it's quite high actually. Right, but we've got to give it a try, we'll have to. T3, right, we can deal with that. Now he's on Death's Door. Death's Door is quite a buff to the Flagellant. Gives him extra damage, extra accuracy, extra speed, stun, blight, bleed and debuff resist. But obviously the next blow could be fatal. So what we are going to do, we are going to use the Exsanguinate. Oh, he resisted the 5 bleed. Fuck you. Keep trying those poison darts. And you need to get back into position. Right, he's gone back into a position where it's probably better for her. We'll use the protect me. He's going to heal up here. What's the buff? 20 damage, 20 protect, and a dodge. Right, so if we pop up like heal here, 2 damage, you've got 2 health. Nervous stab, is it worth it? No, we'll just do it. Do a tiny heal on the grave robber, which isn't good at. Why did I not just do slice off? We can deal with that. That is actually perfect. What's his stun resist? 50. Can we stun you out? No.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
We can survive on Death's Door here. Right, come on. Stop resisting the bleed, you fucking asshole. Right, here we go. Slice off. We'll get the bleed. Protect me. And then we want flash and daggers. Hopefully lowering his bleed resist. No. Come on, stack that bleed, boy. Keep resisting the heavy bleed, man. Can we debuff here? Right. There we go. But then the chances of hitting him is very, very slim. Right, nice. And the bleed. So we've got 6 bleed on him. Apex Predator. Takes out a Death's Door. We can just heal our off Death's Door, that's not a problem.
Facing the abyss.
Even though I would like to do the guard me, we're going to have to take her off Death's Door here. Lurking Fear brings him back into a position where the Jester can get him. 4 damage, stack the bleed. Yep, so he's taking 10 damage per round now. 2 freak. Yep, we can deal with that as well.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
Oh! Mind you, that gets rid of the Crimson Curse, which might be a positive thing. That's 11 damage per round. Do protect me here, just in case he hits the Apex Predator. Right, we should have him dead.
As life ebbs,
Death's Door, but it's not ticking, so that's fine. Rapturous. Right, Rapturous is a buff for the Flagellant. And sometimes keeping them Rapturous can be a good thing. Like, yeah, if we click on... Oh, where is it? The Affliction, plus 3 speed, plus 25% damage. I don't know exactly what it does, but it's a new thing, and a Flagellant will always become Rapturous. Right, now he is dead. Whew. Only losing the Grave Robber there. I can actually be pretty happy about that. The Hellstone, nice. Just only.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Debuff skill. Plus 3 speed if in position 1. That's actually really good. Because this would be brilliant for a finale Jester. We'll pop that on there now, even though it's going to lower his max HP. And I believe these stats at the bottom are when they have the Crimson Curse. So it's like plus 33 stress healed while camping. We can get down with that. Higher health, lower speed, maybe not. What I am going to do is eat 1 food, get him off Death's Door. Ooh. Shit. Shit. Shit.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh. Indefatigable purpose.
That's fine. We are just trying to get through this now. Oh, that is a sick trap.
Hazards possessed by evil intent.
Right, let's just fucking put this in here and get the hell out. Let's leave.
Wine swarm of multitudinous wings abates.
Because any tick could take her and kill her. Right, so we survived.
In those younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled hedonism. A roiling apiary where instinct and impulse were indulged with wild abandon. A bewitching predator slipped in amidst the swarm of tittering sycophants. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half-mad by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying hideousness.
I may have my cinematic volume a little too high. Right, so we got 9,395 from there, plus the 5,000 that we got from the quest. And we got 2 busts, 2 portraits, 2 deeds, 16 crests, and 12 crests from the quest. That's not great for a flagellant. Well, you're not going gambling. It's not bad. Actually, it is quite bad. Her main attack is melee.
These swarming fiends carry a pernicious plague. A sickness so virulent, so insidious. It is more a curse than a mere disease.
The hamlet has been restored to a livable level of degeneracy. Once more, the dispersal of this pestilence to the surrounding environs, however, seems inevitable. All regions will experience a growing infestation. So, my understanding of this is that now we can start seeing Crimson Court enemies in the other areas, which means you can get the curse from anywhere you go, which is good, because if it was only in the Courtyard, then it would mean that the DLC wasn't portraying to the actual main game, you know. Luckily, the person who died was the one with the Crimson Curse, which means we can like stack up blood a bit instead of having to use it. Let's see who's in the stagecoach. We've got another antiquarian. Do we need another antiquarian? No, we've got the one. We have 2. I will take an abomination.
And reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
Sort by class. We've got 2. Got 2. 1, 2, 1. I could definitely do with another highwayman. I do like highwayman, and he's got point blank shot. He's got wicked slice. $16. Right, let's trade off some crests here. To grab 8. And then if we trade off some busts that we're not using at the minute. To grab 8 as well. And we'll actually up the size of our barracks there. Grab the highwayman.
Elusive, evasive.
We've got a finale jester here.
Righteous traits for a rogue.
Solo that brings him back to the front. And then finale brings him back to the end. Forward 1 is no good. But this could actually work. Like, Finale brings him to the back. Dirk Stab brings him back up and he starts bleeding. And I'll take this Jester. Even though I could just mess around with the skills of the other one. But I like to have 2 of most people. Abomination is a decent class. Let's get rid of that. Is a decent class if you can build a team around them. And at the minute, I don't think I can. Because people like the Leper and the Crusader won't go on a mission with him. Because they are of faith. Right, so let's check out, see what you've got. Bad Gambler, so you're not going gambling. So let's take you up to the Abbey. What's your stress at? We can... Oh, warning, current contagion level in this facility is none. So the more people you put in with the Crimson Curse, does that up the contagion level? Possibly. I'll find it out. I will find out sooner or later. You are quite high stress, so preferably I'd like you to use a level 3 stress reduction, so we'll put you in there. You are quite high stress as well, but I think going into going to pray should be fine for you. And I'm actually not bothered about keeping him rapturous. I think next we start working on the guild. Or the armory. I think the armory's probably going to be best and then go into the guild. Even though, like, we can upgrade this. But rank 2 skills are probably going to be decent. Can we upgrade this? No, this takes deeds. Oh, shit a dick. Right, so we need more deeds. That is what we need. The Nomad Wagon still isn't up. We could get rid of the yips. Oh, where was the terrible quirk? It was the Fear of Mankind, but that got dealt with by itself, didn't it? Excellent. Right, so let's look at the next mission.
Just as I feared. Now loosed from their brackish prison, they will spread like locusts across our land.
Right, okay, well, we are not going... Alright, we need an invitation to go to the Courtyard anyway, so okay, I don't feel so bad for not wanting to go to the Courtyard. Oh, Jesus. Minus 10 speed on first round. You are going last, boy. We need deeds. This is probably the best out of the trinkets that we can get. So it looks like we're going to be doing a short dive into the cove next time round. So yeah, I'm going to leave the episode off here. I'll set up my team and get ready for recording next time. But yeah, please do drop a like, a comment, all that good stuff. Stay hidden, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.